Hello, my name is Adetunji Matthew, and I will be facilitating this course, Theatre Arts. It's a 10-module course, and we'll be taking it one after the other. Today, we'll be looking at Introduction to Theatre Arts, which is the first class, Introduction to Theatre Arts. Theatre art is a multidisciplinary field of study, and it creates practice centered on live or recorded enactment of stories, emotions, or ideas. It serves multiple purposes, which include that of entertainment, education, cultural preservation, and social commentary. As we expand, we look into it in coming classes. You will understand actually what this introduction I'm saying is. Today, we will be looking into the main introduction of theater arts. Theater arts, as we said, is a collaborative art form which combines literary composition, which is scripts, performance, which is acting and directing, also the design element, which is based on costumes, sets, lighting, sounds, and also in audio, audience engagement to create a comprehensive theatrical experience. It brings together various artistic disciplines um, into a unified performance experience in real life or real time. Now, coming to the definition of theater art, we have theater art as defined by different scholars, and I will be taking that of Oscar and Parvis, and also look into the comprehensive definition. That of Oscar Brookett says that theater art is that body of artistic work in which actors impersonate characters in a live performance and a dramatic script. These views emphasize the dramatic and performance nature of theater art and its reliance on the impersonation and characterization. When it comes to that which was given by Parvis, it is a space of an occasion in which a given number of spectators come together to watch, listen, and participate in a structured performance, generally based on representation of action and emotion. Now, a comprehensive definition of theater art is the academic and creative engagement with performance that combines storytelling, aesthetic expression, and human emotion to reflect, critique, and enrich individual and collective experiences. The nature of theater art can be seen uh, in six um, forms, which is the collaborative and interdisciplinary, which means that theater is inherently a team effort involving playwrights, director, actors, um, designers, and techniques. It is not one person or one man act. It is collaboratively done. Also, theater art as a performative and communicative one, which gives theater as that which uses gesture, voice, movement, facial expression, and music, lighting, and space to communicate meaning and emotions. Also, we talk about the temporal and ephemeral act or nature of theater art, which is unlike film or literature, theater occurs in real time and is bound to specific moments and spaces. Another nature is the culture, cultural and societal mirror, which gives theater art as that which reflects the value, struggle, beliefs, and transformation of society, serving as both a product of culture and a commentator on it. Um, Another is the expressive and transformative one. That one allows both performer and the audience to explore human conditions such as fear, dreams, joy, challenges. And the last one is the spatially dependent and immersiveness of we're talking about the nature of theater art, which express that theater has art is shaped by its performative space, a performance space, which whichever platform is used, it influence the performance and the experience of it. Now we move to the historical development of theater art, and we look at it from different how it comes up from the ancient origin down to the contemporary one. The first one is the prehistorical and ritualistic origin, which state that theater roots lies in early human rituals, ceremonies, and storytelling practice, and that's before 500 BCE. And the next is Greek theater, which is around 600 BCE to 300 BCE. Um, Talking about former theater tradition emerged in ancient Greece as part of religious festival honoring Dionysus. Um, the next is Roman theater, which is in 240 BCE to 476 CE. 240 BCE to 476 CE. The next is the medieval theater, which is from the 5th century to 15th century. This theater re-emerged as liturgical dramas in churches and evolved into mysteries, miracle, and morality plays in public spaces. The next is the Renaissance theory, which is from the 14th century to the 17th century. It focused on human experiences with innovations like commedia dell'arte in Italy, and that's the Elizabethan drama in England. Also, we have the 18th to 19th century theater, which evolved through Enlightenment, rationalism, romantic emotion, and eventually realism, depicting everyday life and social issues. We have the modern and contemporary theater. Under this, we have the 20th century modernism. We also have the political and social theater and the contemporary and postmodern theater. They are in your notes. You can check them and read about them. Now we have the branches of theater arts. Under the branches of theater art, we have major ones which are stage theater, film, and television drama. The first stage theater is the most traditional form involving live performance in designated venues. It emphasizes the physical presence of actors, real-time interaction with audiences, and stagecraft elements like lighting, costumes, and sets designs. The next is the film. This is a technologically mediated art form allowing for editing, special effects, multiple locations, and large-scale production. It reaches global audiences and has significantly influenced popular culture through various genres, including drama, action, comedy, and documentary. The next is the television drama. It combines both the element of stage and film, but is tailored to a small screen and often serialized. The formats include soap operas, sitcoms, um, ministries, and teleplays, offering accessibility and regular programming that allows for deeper character development. We have other ones like radio drama, which is audio-based storytelling. We also have the digital theater, which is live streamed performance. We or virtual reality. We have the community and street theater, which stands as a grassroots expression in non-traditional venue, and experimental theater, which is a challenging conventional form and boundaries. Um, when we talk about the performance space and their influence, performance space, whether um, designed for theater, film, or other forms of live arts, serves as a foundational backdrop for presentation of a performance. This is a foundational backdrop for the presentation of a performance. And we have the types of performance stage, which are proscenium stage, we have the trust stage, we have the arena stage, the black box theater. We also have the outdoor and site-specific spaces. And what are the function of these different spaces? One is that they conduct um, for communication between performer and audience, also physical environment setting parameters for uh, staging. Also, it creates an aesthetic atmosphere for supporting emotional elements. Also, talks about the cultural and social reflection of historical context, and it facilitates varying levels of audience engagement. The design and structure of the performance spaces significantly shapes a um, theater style and form. Each type influences how actors perform, how audiences engage, and how narratives are delivered, contributing to the overall impact of the performer. In conclusion, theater art is a dynamic, collaborative, and culturally reflective discipline that combines storytelling, performance, and design to entail, educate, and provoke thought. So it is not just what you can just say this is how it is. No, it combines a varying um, stages, elements of things to help in entertaining, to educate and provoke thoughts of people that are the audience. So its historical evolution from ancient ritual to modern digital performances demonstrate its adaptability and enduring relevance. With diverse branches like the stage, theater, film, and experimental form, it engages audience through various performance spaces, each shaping the theater experience, theatrical experience rather. Ultimately, theater arts remains a vital medium for human expression, connecting performers and audiences across time and culture. We've come to the end of the class for today. Next week, our next topic will be an element of drama and storytelling. We'll be discussing the elements of drama and storytelling. Till then, take care of yourself.